Okay, so let's go here. Next exercise, power headline formulas, and this one's fun. So we're going to create, remember we talked about the ad for the ad, okay? So whether it's the headline in your blog, the headline in something you wrote, whether it's a subject line in your email, whether it's the headline on your Facebook ad, whatever it is, it's the ad for the ad, the powerful headline. So you can go back over your notes, mentally load up your most powerful emotional motivators again, and then consider the benefits that your product or service offers. Finally, you're going to use the following formulas to write at least 10 variations to this headline, 10 variations that will grab your prospective customer's attention and then draw them in instantly, okay? So I'm going to go over some example headlines, and then you're going to write your versions of these headlines. So here's the first one, a results headline. Here's a results benefit focused. How to get the result quickly without risk. Example, how to get out of depression in 90 days or less with a simple guaranteed system. Okay?
I'm not allowed to use that one.
All right. All right. Pain focus. There's lots of other people who are able to use that somehow, okay? So pain focus. How to eliminate the pain without more pain, all right? How to lose 33 pounds of fat without torture diets or hard exercise, okay? Here's another one. Exercise every day. 23 tactics for building the exercise habit even if you hate working out. That's the title of a super popular book right now, okay? I snagged that one because I saw it on Amazon actually, and I was like, exercise every day. And my first thought was, oh, that's going to be a tough sell. And then I read on 23 tactics for building the exercise habit, even if you hate working out. And I was like, oh, great title. Wow, that was a good one. Situational focus. If and specific emotional hot button situation is happening, then your worst fear might be true. Example, if you experience lower back pain while sitting, then you may need surgery. All right, I'm going to click that one. All right, that's a good one. Action focus. What to do if specific hot button situation. Example, what to do if you notice your husband looking at other women. That is such a grabber. Are you kidding me? Yeah, like. The person who the marketer who wrote that understands their customer, okay? I mean that's impressive. Customer focus. 10 mistakes of the customer description make in a particular situation, how to avoid them. 10 mistakes most men make when approaching women and how to avoid them. Right?
Avoid women.
I didn't write that one.
That would eliminate the mistakes like that.
But the mistake avoiding ones are some of the best headlines out there. They're some of the hottest clicks, the best open rates. Okay, so avoid these catastrophic mistakes, or these catastrophic mistakes and how to avoid them. Approach focus, why common sense approach doesn't work and what to do about it. So why diets don't work and what to do about it. All right, a lot of people are going to open that one.
Avoid the mistakes, like, I don't know, it's gotten so salesy, I don't want to open them just because.
You write the one that's going to work best for your customers.
When you get into your number 25 email headline, you're going to use it.
Well, so just you're going to write 10 different variations. You don't have to use all 10 in your emails. This is an exercise for you to help you figure out how to articulate your headlines.
They do all focus on different things, and if that one speaks to you.
Exactly. Magic. How to turn problem into a benefit. How to use your credit cards to make money. Another one, how to lose weight by eating more food. What? Yeah, absolutely. That's a great one. Okay, so you're going to, excuse me a second.
That's right. Go back to that torture exercising.
Okay, so you have 7 formulas here. Okay, and so what you're going to do is you are going to pair up, and we're going to give you 20 minutes on this one. Okay, so everybody's going to write at least one formula. Okay, and so what I want you to do is divide up the time however you like. And so if you want to go back and forth, or if you want to have one person go and then the other person go, but you get 20 minutes, and you can just stay in your pairs that we just had you last time. So you get 20 minutes to write your 7 headlines, okay, each, all right? So I'm going to start the timer.
If you're crippled by inconsistent cash flow, you may need to quit your job at this spa.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
You may need to quit your job at the spa.
So read the whole thing, please.
If you're crippled by inconsistent cash flow, you may need to quit your job at the spa.
So one thing I want to ask everybody to do is tonight write your best headline in the Facebook group. Okay, and if you have 3, you just had 3 really good ones. Just write all 3, just to share them with one another. So those were all really good, really good. Thank you, Sivan. Sarah,
Oh, okay, well, I don't have
just
any-
start out with your best one.
I don't have this, but I will read 3. How about that?
It's totally not what I asked, but go for it. Whatever.
10 mistakes boomers make when thinking about retirement and how to avoid them.
Oh, good. Wait, say it again. 10.
10 mistakes boomers make when thinking about retirement and how to avoid them.
Good.
Why most life plans don't work.
Okay. Was there another part of that formula? Why most pipe
and
plant?
what to do about it.
Thank you. Got it. Yeah, I was
I
waiting.
had-
I was waiting for the punchline.
I had, and I forgot those.
And that formula works. Like those 2 headlines that you said, I guarantee you if you Google those, you could find somebody else who have written those before. And the reason why is because it works. So those will work just fine. So keep going.
What to do if you're afraid of getting older.
Wow, what to do if you're afraid of getting older. So
Let's just open
hey Ian, why don't you just open the sliding glass door and just leave it open. There you go. You can leave that open. Leave it open, Kat. Thanks. Thank you,
Can
Sarah.
I tell you the worst thing?
Go right ahead.
If you're afraid of the way your life is going, it may end without you reaching your dreams.
What was it? Man with what?
without you reaching your dreams.
Oh, man, kill me now.
Okay. All right, Clarence. To your best 1, 2, or 3.
Okay. 5 mistakes leaders make leading to the words "you're fired."
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's
You
a.
nailed it.
That's yeah.
There.
Thank you. That's awesome. Great. And by the way, so far the ones that I've heard, I wouldn't use those as subject line on email addresses, but I would use them as titles of a blog post or titles of an article they wrote, with the exception of your third one. The third one that you had.
Crippled by inconsistent cash flow.
The
If you are crippled by inconsistent cash flow, you may need to quit your job.
At a
That's
spa.
a-
That would be too long for a subject line, but I really like the specific, you may need to quit your job at the spa.
Yeah.
Like if that's the, anybody who works at a spa,
Well, what if that's, you may need to quit your job at the spa?
Just that. Just that.
shorten it. You may need to quit your job at the spa. Yeah, I like that one, because there's a lot of people who are working at a spa thinking, I may need to quit this job right now.
And Berkeley is
You have the
closing.
Well,
Of West
West Hollywood.
All right. So you guys are doing great. Sarah. No, nobody gets out of this one. We're going around. Everybody's participating.
Okay. So I have one that actually might be a good one for your business.
Let's hear it.
I'm trying to still find a good word for that one. I love that one, which is how to turn your marketing aversion into a thriving, heart-centered business.
Why can't you use that?
That's great.
How to turn your marketing aversion into a thriving galactic communication business.
Huh, that was the missing.
Uh,
Thank you. And vice versa, you're allowed to use that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It's a good one. That is a good one. I could totally use that. That would be great. Caressa. Yes, you should use it. Definitely, seriously, that was a good one.
What was the word after galactic?
Well, you told me.
No, you said heart-centered galactic.
Well, what was the words you have written down?
How to turn your marketing aversion into a thriving, heart-centered business. And you said
Heart-centered galactic communicator business. But that's what you do. You're a galactic communicator.
my brain is so bright right now.
Well, you're on the home stretch. We don't have much
Yeah.
farther to go.
And then there was one other one that I kind of like too, which
All right,
is
let's hear it.
what to do if you're doubting your own abilities.
Okay.
Need to add something in there?
Yeah.
Your own galactic communicator ability?
I don't know. That's okay. You should have written 7, right?
A little bit more
Yeah,
kaboom.
You
You need a
said
little
that
bit more kaboom.
I think that's actually
More kaboom.
pretty
Kaboom.
accurate. I think you need more kaboom.
If you're hating
I have more, but you said what?
I wanted your best ones. And your first one, you knocked it out of the park. I thought you did a great
Okay.
first one.
So that one is good, and then the other one is why just meditating isn't enough, and what to do about it. Why just meditating isn't enough when communicating with God.
Yeah, I think you're going to need to put in more specifics. And so this is the benefit of in your marketing, narrowing your niche.
Yes.
Okay, and just in your marketing, okay, and just remember, and every time I say this, I'll say it the same way. Just because in one marketing message that you send out, you're targeting a very narrow niche. People who want to make money as galactic communicators. That's a very narrow niche. And that doesn't mean that you will never have any other marketing message again to target another niche. It just means it's for that message, it's that particular niche. And so in those subject lines, go to the niche, which is, galactic people who want to become a galactic communicator. They want to make money as a galactic communicator. Okay? Look at that.
Here's my phone.
Yeah. Okay, Caressa.
All right. Sick of getting as sick as your client. 5 ways to stay vibrant while bringing in more clients.
Okay. Now, where is the psychic part?
Clairsentient. I train people to know.
No, I didn't hear it in the title.
No, I know. I don't know how to put it in the title. But
Okay. Well, we just did it with Asara,
okay.
so just insert it in the title.
It's okay to use clairsentience even if people don't know what clairsentience is.
Well, yeah, I don't know what that is, so try just use psychic.
Distinguish what's your feelings from other people's emotions.
What formula are you trying to use here?
It was out of the box formula. It was the one that has
Is it the fourth?
5 ways.
10 mistakes most customers make?
Which one is that?
Just,
Okay, customer focus.
is that the one?
And this is focused on people who want to learn how to be psychic.
Correct.
So it's releasing other people's emotions out of your space.
Okay, so the 5 mistakes most psychics make when doing a reading? I'm following the formula.
I understand, yeah.
How to avoid them.
And how to avoid them.
Yeah.
You know, 5 mistakes, the top 5 mistakes most psychics make when doing a reading and how to avoid them. Okay, it's just like directly following the formula.
Alrighty. It's not very exciting because it doesn't have to do with.
Was that not exciting?
Well, for me, it's not exciting because it's not.
Well,
saying that-
you're already the psychic teacher, so it's not
Okay.
exciting for you, but for the students who want to become psychics and make money as a psychic,
What
top.
about like what you were saying about getting sick from your sick clients? 10 ways to keep from, you know,
To
keep
protect
from
yourself
getting
from outside
entangled
energies.
keep from getting entangled
Entities.
with your client.
So go back to the one that you were saying, Brad.
5 mistakes, the top 5,
Yeah, top.
you know, and this is where you can use those emotionally charged words, okay? So like the top 5 soul-crushing mistakes, you know, the top 5 crucial, critical mistakes psychics make when doing a reading and how to avoid them.
Oh, that's powerful.
Okay, so, and this is like you can see,
Sorry.
so it could be,
5 mistakes driving psychic psycho.
I wouldn't use that one because
No, you can't.
that doesn't follow the formula. So just,
No, it was good.
It was-
I couldn't
it-
help it.
it
I
was-
knew it wasn't in the formula, that's why I laughed.
it was cheeky. So,
And then there's another one that I feel incomplete, but it's on something.
Go ahead.
It's an action one. What to do if your clients are addicted to addiction.
yeah, cool. And throw the word psychic in there somewhere. Now, I assume if people are subscribing to your newsletter and they're on your email list, they're going to be on your email list to learn more about how to become a psychic. Okay? And for you, while a lot of the message will be, you know, around building your business, keep in mind there's going to be a lot of people who would love to do a psychic certification just for fun, and they have no interest of, you know, going into the business. Like a ton of people will pay thousands and thousands of dollars to get their yoga certification just to say that they're a yoga instructor, and they actually don't want to teach yoga. So, you know, it's just like, oh, I just want to deepen my practice. I just want to sharpen my skills. I just want to be more popular at parties. Like, and that's totally okay. Because so just you'll keep that in mind as you're doing more customer avatar interviews and you're getting more customers to see what are these people using it for. There will be some people who they want to make a career out of this, and there are some people who just want to sharpen their skills.
And they can be in the same program.
They can totally be in the same program. Absolutely. Sean. And that'll be the same for the kitchen farmers too. There'll be people who are just like, they're just really into it. They really don't want to do it for a living, but they're totally interested in, they want the skill set.
Make sure you use the last one that we worked on.
All right, let's hear it, Sean.
5 critical mistakes most people make when making decisions and how to avoid them.
Okay, let's go. So,
A little vague or
yeah. You know, you want to focus on like the specific emotional hot button. All right, so critical mistakes when making a decision. Okay, it's just really,
when beating yourself up over a decision.
Well,
or,
yeah, I don't know, it's just-
regretting a decision.
which one was that? That was the customer focus?
That was I mean, I'm kind of giving you the ones I need help with.
Okay, so let's just do one. So let's the customer focus. So,
5 critical mistakes.
but fill in the, you didn't fill in the customer, you put most people. Most people aren't your customer. So what is your customer description there?
People terrorized by regret.
All right, 5, okay. And what would the situation be? Yeah, so you need to get more specific than just people terrorized by regret. You know, that's
first one is how to get out of depression in 90 days or less with this simple guaranteed system.
Sold.
Say it again.
How to get out of depression in 90 days or less with this simple guaranteed system.
What's the one?
How to cut anxiety in half in 90 days without medication.
Oh,
Those are good.
good.
Why 90 days? If I'm depressed, that's a long time.
Right. I was going to say 30 days.
Then say 30 days. I mean, obviously, and you know, it's helpful to have, like, when you can put a specific result within a specific time frame, but that's not always the best solution. So don't feel like you have to put in 30 days if it doesn't fit.
How to feel totally connected to whoever is pushing your buttons in 1 hour.
Sweet. Oh, that's a good one. But why would I want to be connected with somebody pushing my buttons? I'd want to punch them in the face.
Right.
So,
They're your loved one.
oh, okay.
Who's pushing your buttons.
Yeah, so instead of someone, it's a loved one.
In one session, I did say that.
Whatever. 1 hour, one session. That's good.
There was one other. Anyway, if you can't get over losing someone, and that's the one I was like, okay, the back pain one, well, I could come up with it, you may have suicide.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that one.
And then we said,
But wait, you had the one without you know, you might need medication of the
Cut your anxiety in half.
anxiety. Yeah.
Yeah,
Without medication.
Without medication.
Well, but then there was another one that we had that was okay. So, like, for example,
cure depression by lowering your standards.
I think you should try that one just to see what happens. And then
And then it could open up.
Got your attention, huh?
yeah, exactly. That would be just fine.
Instantly
Did I
by
just get your
lowering
attention?
Yeah.
Or just kidding right on the inside? Okay, so here's something that's interesting. This one that says, if you experience lower back pain while sitting, then you may need surgery. That one's actually from a chiropractor that does non-invasive spine correction. And so what they did was, like, this was like a subject line, and then right when you start reading it, it says, have you ever heard this before? This is what surgeons want you to think. But the reality is that you don't have to have surgery.
So I could do, if you hate your job, you need to quit. If you can't stand your partner, you may need a divorce.
Yeah. If you can't stand your partner, you may need a divorce. You know, and then
They didn't say what.
That's
Or
what
you could
divorce
try
attorneys
this.
want you to.
yeah, it's like that's what a divorce attorney would say to you. However, you know, and then fill in the blank. And so this one, it was one of our clients who did scoliosis. It's like Scoliosis Treatment Alternatives was actually the name of their company, and they use a brace, and they don't no surgery at all to correct scoliosis. So that's an example of kind of using the opposite.
So just really quick, this one, because most of my clients, if they've been on the long spiritual journey already, but they still didn't get this last piece, they're like, oh my God, they're my best clients ever. But so get happy now, how to transform self-sabotage, even if you think you've tried everything, or even if you've already been on the long spiritual journey.
So your best clients are people that have been searching for a long time. How long?
And they think they've got it, but they kind of know
How long?
30 years.
Okay. So they've been searching for 30 years, and they're like this close to what?
Part of the problem is they think they've already got it. They don't realize there's more, but yeah. So they're this close to, being able to wake themselves up
Okay.
reliably to what.
But they think they've already woken up, so they don't think they have a problem.
They don't realize how quickly things can change for them.
So
They're
that
just kind of resigned to, okay, I've done everything. I've been on this long spiritual journey. Aren't I great? I'm better off than most of the people out there who haven't.
so these people don't sound to me like they have a problem that they're seeking. That sounds like somebody that the know-it-all who's like, yeah, I'm good.
No, they do. They do really have a problem, but they didn't realize there was something else.
There's a big difference.
They thought they had tried everything.
Big difference between having a problem and thinking you have a problem. 'Cause you may have a problem and think you don't.
So,
So just tell me the headline again.
get happy now, how to transform self-sabotage, even if you think you've tried everything.
Okay, yeah. So that would be for people. Well, that would be for people who think they have a problem with self-sabotage, right? That's who would want to read that, right?
Somebody would have to recognize that sabotage even exists.
How to cure what's left of your spiritual journey? No, I don't
Yeah. So pretty much for everybody, almost all of these, I would say, should not be email subject lines because they sound like a marketing email, right? Great blog headlines, pretty much all of them. Great blog headline, okay? So Kat,
Mine are all blogs.
that's okay.
How to ignite your own state of well-being within 20 days or less with this simple method.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And by the way, I said blog. Those could be great headlines for your landing page for somebody to say download a lead magnet. Great headlines for the landing page for somebody to opt in to a one-on-one consult. Okay. Or it could be a blog title, or it could be an article title. Okay. That's where the other technique that I mentioned comes in. Go to your sent folder, look at the subject lines, and start writing those subject lines out. We'll do that tomorrow. So go ahead, Kat.
How to grow nutrient-dense greens in 10 days without any special equipment.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
Score.
totally. That'd be a really good, lead magnet. Really good lead magnet. And you could write that in one page, pretty much. Okay, and with a lot of bullet points and check boxes. And I mean, a lot of people would want to download that. That's a good one. So wherever you need to save that one, save it. Okay, let's hear the next one.
What to do if you feel sluggish and fatigued.
Yeah, so, and remember, this is, your customers are people who want to be kitchen farmers for a living, or at least they want to go through a kitchen farming course.
5 mistakes people make when feeding themselves.
I like that one.
Yeah, so now that would be, that'd be your customer's customer, remember? Okay.
Finding them. I know, exactly. I was like, definitely a picture where somebody's like missing their
You know, what was that Dirty Rotten Scoundrels movie, and the guy, like, Steve Martin pokes himself in the eye? Never mind. Okay, go ahead, Kat.
Why the SAD diet doesn't work and what to do about it.
What is the SAD diet?
Standard American diet.
Does people know what that means?
I have something that just popped in my head. You said that the organic stuff isn't necessarily the common sense one. So why buying organic at the grocery store doesn't work?
That would be.
Because they are to discourage that.
But because the
Well, you don't have to discourage that,
Maybe
but
isn't
it's
enough.
It gets people curious.
gets people
Yeah.
curious.
Why just buying organic isn't
And
Oh, I can do that.
But you could do hers like the
yeah, to
the
get
doom
them.
and gloom one.
What did you say? How did you say it?
why
Clarify.
buying organic at the grocery store doesn't work, and then like when you turn around
And what to
say,
do about
and
it.
What to do about it.
Write that down, because that's a really good one.
I don't agree.
And then
Yeah,
the body-
But you open
But-
it up and you
But
agree.
the
They have to do it.
the scoliosis doctor who corrects things with corrects scoliosis with a brace doesn't agree with surgery either, and that's okay. This is just an exercise, and that's an opposite way. Yeah.
it's better than
It's getting an entire, I mean, just to get to the point where people are even, to have Ralph's have organic is taken all of us these many years, so I'm not gonna go and say it doesn't work.
Well, you're not.
and
the people who say, yeah, there's an article
organic
that's
at the
going to
store
prove my
isn't
point.
enough.
It's not enough. You
but
should do
but
organic.
wait, stop going down that road.
Stop it.
What you said was good,
Okay, perfect.
and a lot of people would want to opt in and read it, and that's what you care about. You know, like the exact same situation where this chiropractor is not recommending back surgery. Okay, same thing. All right. So, any more? Do you have any other ones?
Oh. Take steps towards a more sustainable lifestyle.
Okay, customer.
Yep.
Cool.
I'm just gonna have to settle in and meditate and my brain.
It's all right. You're on the right. You're on the right track.
Get a massage.
Lori.
It just had me thinking of coming up with one that I don't agree with education to get them to, but I haven't gotten that in here. And I feel like mine are kind of boring, but they hit the point, I guess.
Just so long as they work, it really doesn't matter.
How to increase achievement results in 1 year or less, focusing on 5 key elements.
Okay, and so we did start, and I think you missed the first exercise when we went through fears and frustrations, but you were here when we talked about the higher emotionally charged words.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you could take that headline and put in some much higher emotionally charged words. Okay, let's hear
Is
an.
spirit crushed within the system? Soul crushed?
Soul crushed?
Is your soul crushed within working within the school system?
I'll bet you a lot of people would want to read that.
Yeah.
I can pass this on to my therapist client too, who wants to teach other therapists.
So go ahead and read another one to us.
I'm writing the other one down,
Okay,
'cause I like
go
the
ahead.
latter. That's more along
Go
the
ahead.
lines of what I was looking to do.
Then, yeah,
Um,
align these with what you're looking to do.
How to get more done with less time, breaking through barriers and moving people and systems forward. School systems forward. 10 mistakes most educational leaders make when trying to change the system.
I like that one.
I don't know that.
Yeah, definitely. And then throw in a scary word. 10 critical mistakes, 10 catastrophic mistakes,
That's so true.
right? And I'm just guessing, like,
Okay.
but it just that one word could literally increase your open rate 10 times. Just that one emotional word. Okay.
Using the word failure would too, as opposed to mistake.
Absolutely.
Because educators don't like to fail.
Oh yeah, you bet. And so you'd have to just reword it a little bit. You can't just swap out the word mistakes for
Right,
failures,
right.
but you can figure it out.
Mhm.
Okay. Good.
If you're failing more than your students.
Because don't the educators get graded in some way? And can they fail?
Well, yeah.
You wanna use their words though.
Yeah.
If they don't, do they use the word fail or do they use
No,
their students fail? But what do they?
Theirs is underperforming, or it's proficient, or something else at the high end. I don't remember what the low end is.
That's like techno speak, and so I think they'd still react to the.
Well-
I think failure they'll react to enough, because that's
Yeah.
failure's a big thing where we're supposed to be teaching students
Mhm.
how to actually embrace failure,
Mhm.
but yet we as educators often fear failure.
Yeah, we've been taught to fear failure, which
Yeah.
that's actually how we learn.
Right, right,
It's like the person who fails most learn the most,
yeah.
and they usually do the best. Okay, great. Everybody did great. Go ahead.
I read this one by all you spiritual people. Here's what to do when you just can't get to mindfulness.
No. So,
Never mind.
did does anybody have any insight? And so you guys all did great. Does anybody have any insight of what you just learned from that exercise that they can share?
Just what you do into every headline. Stick it in there. Into every.
Okay.
Yeah.
What just any other insight that you guys learned from this exercise?
This helps you get more results oriented.
Results oriented. Good.
I guess what I learned on if you are crippled by inconsistent cash flow, you may need to quit your job at the spa. Like that can be repurposed. Like it'd be downsize. So you need to quit your job at the spa. Or want to quit your job at the spa.
You may need to
I
quit-
just keep
yeah.
on repurposing the title once you come up with the big title.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Good. And again, most of I would say probably 99% of these titles would be on, whether it's on a blog or whether it's on a landing page that somebody came from a Facebook ad or they came from a different email or something like that. So this would be like within, and not even within a body of an email. It'd be on the title of a landing page to get somebody to read on, okay, and opt in for something. Were you going to say something?
Well, the problem I was having with it is just, I mean, I did do Callan Rush's and she does this a lot and it sounds very marketing to me. And then you find them showing up everywhere.
That's why these are not email subject lines.
Right.
Because everybody knows that those are marketing headlines.
10 massive mistakes. How many have you seen?
Totally different though when you're reading an article and you see
when someone who wants the answers to this is going to search for this, and this is when that's going to pop up, right?
Yes,
I mean,
exactly. So